What's up, everybody? Well, if you've seen my last video, you've seen it started out with me opening this four-wheeler to find out it's broken anyway. But not a problem, we're going to tear it apart and make it an RC. So again, if I was just a kid getting that for Christmas or something, that would have been a real disappointing, because there's completely a half of a shock missing on the top of this. And the wheel looks like it's broken coming off. They both just go crazy inward. But this one at least still has the shock. And you can kind of maybe tighten the wheel up. I don't know. It just looks like it's going to fall off. But this one, the top of the shock is completely missing. Now, I've already started taking screws out of this and sat it on top of that chassis just for the heck of it a while ago. This is all I've had to cut off so far to make it probably work out on the other truck. Now, for wheelbase and stuff, I do need to get different links and shorten the links and go through that whole situation. But for now, it's just going to be an ATV with a longer wheelbase. Okay? That's just what it's going to be. So anyway, well, enough rambling here for a second. Let me, as you can see, Marty fits it perfect. He's going to be the honorary rider, it looks like. And he will not put that guitar pick looking doobie down. I'm pretty sure that's not a guitar pick. But anyway, he gets to ride the bike. We get to enjoy driving it. And check this out though, man. That's a pretty cool little scale gun. Both of them. And the bow and arrow, it's pretty rickety, but the guns are cool. Now this one, it doesn't really fit in the case very well unless you take this somewhat gun strap that's really stiff and cram it up in there and squeeze it into the case and make it go in there. It barely fits. We might just get rid of that strap. And then we got a double barrel. Maybe we'll saw this one off, make it a saw off. Anyway. Oh, I took the little radiator that had a scale winch out too, because of the servo horn is going to hit. So now, sorry for those of you who's wondering about that diecast Jeep back there. We're going to test that one out too. I haven't drove it really, not much at all. So when we test out the ATV, we'll probably go ahead and test drive that on a few little obstacles here in the house as well. And I'm pretty sure we're probably going to be doing a tire swap, putting these white wheels and tires onto the Jeep, and maybe putting those bigger ones onto the ATV setup when we're done. Maybe that'll hide some of the bigger wheelbase by going to a bigger tire. So anyway, let me show you what we got here. I've done took the bumpers off, did all that kind of stuff, obviously took the body off. And what we need to do eventually, when I can get some, if we put the deadbolt front end setup on here, because the C10 and the original Jeep, whatever they're called, JLU or whatever, LJU, some weird stuff, they're set up to where the back links are just a little longer than the front. The deadbolt has way longer rear links, really short front links. So if we get deadbolt front set up and just put it on here and go with these links here, the deadbolt up front, you just have to move everything back up here and bring the axles back. You'll get the wheelbase you need. I had to do that when I put one of my first ones I ever had on the channel. I put a 24 scale model Chevy truck body on them. And I got the wheelbase perfect by doing that. So, or if you have the deadbolt already, you just have to swap and put these rear links on the deadbolt, leave the front ones alone, and that's the easier way to work it. If you already have the deadbolt, just put these on the back. That's definitely easier than all this stuff having to come back too, probably. But it probably won't, actually. So anyway, without me rambling forever. I might as well just go ahead and do this, show you where we're at so far. I haven't tried it with him on there yet, so we might as well save that for a minute. I have taken this off. And it looks like that these, you'll see now, the shock completely missing here. The bottom one is just right there, the piece. The spring is even gone. There's no spring or nothing. And, man, why are these wheels so crooked? I guess this one's off the bead. I didn't notice that, but why am I even worried about it? I don't know. But look at them anyway. Now, once that's on there, the wheel's fine, but man, talk about some toe in, toe out type stuff there. I guess that's how ATVs are supposed to be, right? When they're all the way down, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, it looks like the same chassis that they have a lot of their other ATVs. Their little racing bodies will fit right over this, and it would look pretty much legit, you know. But the little racing bodies, I don't think would fit over one of those very well, because I thought about getting one just to have a different style. They do make these in different colors if you look, though. I've seen them in a darker green, lighter green, stuff like that. I've even seen one that was almost a yellow green. So anyway, now, look how easy these will sit. One more thing. You see I got a white dot right here, if you can see it. And there's two white dots on this side. I've already sat it on here and marked where the screws are, because I'm just going to mount it from the side. We're going to do 2 screws on one side, 1 on the other. We're going to try to set it up to where the battery can go in and out. If you look at it now, you'll see the on and off switch is right here, straight up legit where you need it to be. Now if I slid this whole body forward more and let the back just be long for now, it wouldn't mount as easy, but it could be done. But I don't really like that, and it's hitting the bumper there. But if I just keep it back here where it should be, I guess, it lets the front be a little long and the back be a little long. Kind of one of those situations, if you lifted it like that, it would look pretty good, wheelbase wise, but we don't want that. So, wherever it is I marked them screws earlier is where this is going to sit, and we're just going to live with that. If I go to a bigger tire, it will kind of take up some of that. And later, I'm going to order links. I might just get some stock deadbolt links so I can do the front setup. I don't know. Both of these trucks are set up the same right now. That's the Jeep and the C10. So, unless I just get a deadbolt later and shorten it. But that's already looking cool. But I think the other wheels are going to fit the four-wheeler better. So, let me get busy on that and see what happens. Well, alright. As you can see, we got the wheels changed. That was a little bit of a job. I mean, getting them tiny screws or nuts started on them little things, and my little 4mm thing, the way they're beveled on the end, it's hard to get it on there and actually tighten the screw on them over there. These went fine, and I believe these are going to look better with the four-wheeler. I'm about to drill the holes for that now, but let's just go ahead and look one more time. And yeah, I like it a lot. Those just look better on it. Yeah, once I get the wheelbase done later, it's going to make a big difference, okay? But for now, we're just going to make it work. We're going to clear that bumper out, and we're going to make it happen. So, alright guys, we got her together. She's looking really good, but I forgot about one thing. As of right now, it's only a 2-wheel drive. So, luckily, also today, this huge envelope showed up with this huge package inside. I guess they don't want to lose things, because that would be hard to keep track of in a UPS truck. This, much easier. So anyway, but that's how much waste we get. There's my dry shafts though. I picked these up on Amazon for a very good deal probably. I don't even remember what they costed. I'm sure it was less than $10 most likely. Maybe 13 actually. Paid 14, I think. Ooh, and I forgot. There goes a bunch of set screws flying out. About lost. 1, 2. Let's see if I find them all. That's a piece of dirt, but there's the other 2. Jesus, there's 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, how many set screws do I got here? Damn. I guess they don't put none of them in it. You only need like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like, that's dirt. There's 9 set screws in that pack. So I guess they give you extra. That's pretty good. Is there more? I guess they know it's hard to keep up with those. And they give you the Allen wrench with it. Sweet. Now then, first thing we do, we go over to this kit. And we magnetize our Allen wrench real fast. I love having that right there. You just rub it around that little magnetizer. Come over here and pick up one of your little bits. If you could see that, I highly doubt, but booyah, nope. Now, for me to find the way the Allen wrench goes in is going to be hard enough. These little shits are small. Good Lord. I now know why they give you 9 when you need 4. You're going to drop at least 5. That's what they figure. And I'm almost on board with them on that one. I don't think this is going to go very smooth. Oh, they got it. They go on each side. Okay. So really, I think they only give you 1 extra because the dry shafts on these are supposed to be kind of oval shaped, though. That don't look right. It is what it is, I guess. That's going to be a pain. Well, I'm going to figure this out off camera. I don't want to bore you too dang much. Alright guys, we're about to do some four-wheeler testing. I have not attempted this yet. And we are running with 2 people on it right now. We're going to give it a shot. Can it haul a passenger at the same time? 2 passengers. So, let's see what happens, man. Let me set up here. We got a pretty nice little setup going here of fireplace rocks. A couple different routes we can take. Let's see what happens. Oh, a little weight on the back. Oops, sorry, I'm missing the shot. So hold on, Scarlett. I said hold on. Nice. Good save. We had to use the towel to keep these rocks from sliding all over the desk. Let's see if we can go up over here the hard way. I'm sorry I ran over her feet. That's what happens, Marty. We got his hands strapped to the handlebars a little bit though. He's over there staring at her, that's why. At least he holds on, don't he? There we go. Sit back down, boy. Had to get some front weight, buddy. He said, no, we just gotta go a different way. Oh, the hub is catching. There we go. I got it, I think. Or the axle. Let's see. Got it. Good riding, Marty. Wait a minute. Why is he getting the credit? I'm doing all the work. I built the darn thing. This thing's fun, though. I can't wait to take it outside on the rocks. Now, I know I'm not the first to do this, and I dang sure won't be the last. And I know there's a lot of them that's probably got a lot more work involved where they've shortened the links and stuff. And again, we may do that. I kind of like the longer wheelbase. Might not look perfect, but some of them are lengthened on purpose. So, you know what? Time to put the battery in the Jeep before it dies. We're going to see if that little Jeep can get over this with that hard die-cast body. Alright, let's give this little rig a try. You guys think this little fella's got a chance with this big body? This doesn't have stock motor though, at least it's got a big motor. And it's actually doing it very easily. Controls really nice. This one controls way better than the other. Way smaller tire too. So it's actually better than I was expecting. Does have double barrel shots on it, which might help it get over something like this, huh? Nope. Very nice, actually. I'm actually blown away. Stack it up a little bit higher, see what happens. These have pretty stiff foams in them. Wow, I'm happy. Team Wolf's got the right idea. He's standing outside the bathroom door with a shotgun. His grandchildren must be inside a public bathroom right now. Yeah, that's a bad joke. I know, my bad. Anyway, so originally I wasn't planning on running that in this video, but I figured I'd throw that little clip in there. It's a fun little truck, but we're not going to leave it like that. It's way too heavy, but it does good still. And it looks kind of good. But I want another four-wheeler. I just going to have to wait till I can afford one. I'm going to get another one just like the one I got. They did have a couple of different color types if you kinda. Like I noticed one was a little darker green, one was a little lighter green. You know, stuff like that. So anyway, I'm very happy with the way it looks right now. I need to order some links for a deadbolt for the front, but then keep C10 links on the back. So if I want fancy links, I got to order 2 sets in order to make that the right size, but that's okay, we will. I thought about getting some green ones, but we'll see. They're not very expensive. I just got to wait till I can. Christmas is here. We still got to get a pool table in here next week, so we'll see how that goes. So one more thing before I go, I want to give a big shout out to the Amazon Prime dude. I guess that's why we pay for Amazon Prime. Not only did I get my package on a Sunday, also got it on a Christmas Eve. They don't waste as much this time. It's just a little cheap one. Anyway, it's just some wheel hexes for my Ecto or one of the other rigs, because I had to steal a couple off the Ecto when I was building my SCX10 the other day that I got from my buddy. So just needed a few extra ones, so I figured to get brass, they help. So anyhow, all right, let's wrap this up, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas. Christmas Eve anyway. At least it is by the time I finish this video. It started, it was the day before, so today is officially Christmas Eve. So I'm sure I'll put something out tomorrow, being Christmas and all. I want to get outside and run this little four-wheeler around. We'll take the truck out, find us a place to cruise in the yard or something. We'll see. So again, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Peace.